What's up, you guys? Back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Barbarian Skeletor and the Barbarian He-Man. They're like alternate versions from like a parallel universe of what they could have been, actually based on like some early conceptual art pieces when they were still kind of figuring out what they wanted He-Man and Skeletor to be. But because they're alternate versions, they had to bring back the head and the hands of their alter egos to keep the two universes from exploding. Anyway, but yeah, so I think they're really cool. I got them because they're unique in that they're different kind of, you know, versions of He-Man and Skeletor, because there's a million versions, the He-Man, classic He-Man, classic Skeletor. Not saying that's a bad thing. But we do have a lot of versions of the classic look already. It's fun to have, a reimagined kind of multiverse version of the two characters. So let's start with He-Man, and then we can look at Skeletor next. Okay, so here we have the He-Man. I really like the figure, especially this little knife. It actually comes out like it's sick. You have a little knife where He-Man is in a jam, loses his sword, loses his axe. He's got a sweet little knife he can stab somebody with. I thought that was a really cool touch. I like the pauldrons on his shoulders. Like, just a cool touch. Like, I don't even think that's a bad look for, if you were to switch this head on, which I'll do here in a minute. I think it'd be a good look no matter what. Cool axe. Not a lot, too much to say there. Just kind of an axe sword. Good looking sword. Good looking buck and arm sculpt. Nice helmet as well. That's kind of the defining standout feature. Articulation, pretty standard for the day. Like you got the ankles, the double jointed knee. Looks like the elbows are double jointed as well. Yeah, really cool, really cool looking figure. Super posable. Face sculpt, cool. It's good looking sculpt. Yeah. Okay, and then to switch it up, if you like that more classic He-Man look, figure is also great with that face as well. Just like the more standard, He-Man with the 70s hair. um, good look either way. Really cool figure. Let's move on to Skeletor. All right, now we've got Skeletor. Kind of a weird, but cool. I really like it. He's got a little beard. You got to take a look at this little green beard he's got. It's a cool idea. Like, if Skeletor was this instead, like, it'd still be cool. His sword, very different, kind of like a pirate version of the sword. He's got a cloth cape, which is cool. Can come off, and then you got just kind of the more classic Skeletor kind of armor. Interesting color, sort of a greenish blue. No shoes. Sometimes he's got shoes and like 3 toes, but in this, he's kind of going after the 2000X style without shoes. Normal, kind of human-esque 5-toed feet. And let me grab his other head so you can see what that looks like. So if you're looking for just like a classic Skeletor type of look, this is cool. I think it's way more affordable than the classics line would be, and I think pretty comparable as far as how it looks. And it's fun in that you get a kind of a alternate version of Skeletor, and then you get a really cool looking classic Skeletor design. It kind of makes me want to buy 2 of these to have 1 of each. But really cool face on Skeletor for like the more accepted view of him. Again, articulation, same kind of thing. Head, up and down. So if you're looking for kind of some size comparisons, you've got the Origins figure. That's about how big. And then you have a Skeletor, and this is what I was talking about, like the three-toed version. So, yeah, anyway, super cool figures. I'm excited to add these to the collection. Feel free to drop any comments if there's anything else you'd like to see. I appreciate you watching this far. I'll see you next time.